Hi students, welcome to my channel. In this channel we provide the in-depth knowledge of different programming languages like C, C++, Java, Python, etc. which differentiate you with others. In our series of Python for class 12, we have already uploaded near about 10 lectures. Today we are going to discuss another topic, that is strings in Python. So try to concentrate what we are discussing. Each and every line of these slides are very important. It will help you out in your exams. So what are strings? Strings are nothing but a series of characters. Strings in Python are stored as an individual characters in a continuous memory location or a continuous location with two-way index of each location. Now if we talk about traditional languages like C, C++ or even Java, it doesn't support two-way index. It only supports one-way index. Index always start from 0 to size -1. Now suppose if you are storing a Python as a string, so in C, C++ or Java or other languages like Visual Basic, VC++, index always start from 0 to size -1, means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want to access n, you have to write ARR 5. If you want to access p, you have to write ARR 0. But Python supports two-way index for each location. Means if you want to traverse forward, index start from 0 to size -1. If you want to traverse backward, index start from -1 to -6, means -1 to size of the string. Now in this example we are trying to store Python as a string. All the arrays, all the string elements are stored in a continuous memory location Python. Now if you want to access p, so there are two ways. Either you can access using ARR 0 or either you can access using ARR -6. Same in the case of t. If you want to access t, either you can access ARR 2 or either you can access ARR 4. See here, just hold it down. Suppose if you want to access O, so either you can access ARR 4 or either you can access ARR 4 or you can access, just hold it down, let's select the color and pen, this. Either you can access ARR 4 or either you can access ARR -2. In both the cases you are getting what? O. So Python support two-way index for each location. Any doubt you can ask me. The characters of the strings are two-way indices 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 size -1 in the forward direction or -1, -2, -3 size in the backward direction, that we have already discussed. We can access any character as a string name index to access p in the above string. We can write either ARR 0 or ARR -6, that we have already discussed. Now how to get the length of a string? Length means number of characters available in the string. So here we are having a function called len which returns the number of characters in the string. Now length of a string can be determined using a function called len_string len arr, which will give 6, indicate string ARR stores 6 character Python. How many characters? 6 characters, so it will returns 6. Okay, so what is len? Len is a predefined function which returns the length of a string. What is the syntax? Len, and in the bracket you have to pass the, either you can directly pass the string literal or a constant, or you can pass the name of a string. So here ARR is what? ARR is a name of a string. Getting my point? Next, item assignment is not supported in strings of Python. Strings are immutable. Immutable means it cannot be modified. Strings are immutable data types, means it cannot be modified. So we can change individual character in the Python string. So we cannot, we cannot change the individual characters in a Python. ARR equal to hello. So when we try to write ARR 0 is equal to K, will cause an error. What type of error? str object does not support item assignment. Means if you want to change a particular character in a string, so it is not allowed by the Python. Now why they have given this, why according to the creator of the Python, make it very clear in your mind, every language has its own way to identify things. Every language has its own set of rules. If you want to use that language, you have to follow those rules. You are not having any option. Means if you want to learn English, believe me, you have to learn 26 alphabets. You cannot go for 25 or you cannot go for 27. Now if you are going for 25 or 27, what does it mean? You are not learning the standard English. You have already created your own English. It may be English plus plus or English minus minus. Getting my point? Now if you want to access or if you want to use some other products, you have to follow certain rules. Okay? So if you want to traverse a string, means if you want to traversing a string, iteration through the strings elements character by character can be done using loops. What are loops? That we have already discussed in the previous classes. You can go and find out the lecture and see it. What is loop? Loop, with the help of loops we can execute a statement or a set of statement for n number of times. So here we are using for loop. ARR is equal to powerful for ch in ARR, means for every character in ARR. So print ch hash and equal to space. What do you mean by ch hash? Means after every character display what? Separate by hash and end with space. That is why we are getting the output p hash o hash w hash e hash r hash f hash u hash, and at the last we are getting the space. So this is how we can traverse through a string with the help of for loop, or we can use while loop also. Now if you want to string concatenation, means we can add two string with the help of plus operator. String concatenation operator plus. Concatenation of a two string is possible using plus operator in the Python. Suppose power plus full, the output will be powerful. So with the help of plus operator we can add or concatenate two strings. This is possible in Java also, but this is not possible in C and C++. So you have to write a code to concatenate two string. We are using a function, if you remember, strcat is a predefined function in C to add two string. strcat stands for string concatenation. Now next is string replication operator, asterisk. This is again new in Python. That to use asterisk with string we need two operands, one number and another one is string, where number operand tells the string to be replicated. If I write 3 asterisk hello, so this hello will be printed 3 times. So number tells how many times this string will be replicated. This 3 must be an integer. It cannot be a string. We cannot use string in the place of number. Say, means I cannot write like this, na? So this is an error. Okay, it must be what? It must be number only. 3 asterisk hello. So it will display hello 3 times. Next one is membership operator. There are two membership operators for string. These are in and not in. As the name specify, in and not in what? It will return either true or it will return false. If one string is available in another string, it will return true in case of in. And if one string is not available in another string, it will return true in case of not in. Like in returns true if a character or a substring exists in the given string, otherwise false. Same in the case of not in, returns true if character or a substring does not exist in the given string, otherwise false. Let's see some examples, then we will able to understand. String in string, string not string. This is a what? This is a general syntax how we can use in and not in. Here A in Neha, is A is available in Neha, answer will be true. That is why we are getting true. Is P in Neha, answer will be false. Why? Because P is not available in Neha, so we are getting false. Is P is not in Neha? Is P is not in Neha, answer will be true. Why? Because P is not available in Neha. It's a simple, just an English, in and not in. Is that string is available in this string? Yes or no. If this string is not available in this string, answer will be yes or no, or true or false. Getting my point? Next one is comparison operator. All relational operator less than, greater than, less than, equal to, greater than, equal to, equal to, equal to, not equal to are used to compare strings in Python. The comparison using these operators are based on character by character comparison rules of ASCII. What does it mean? When we try to use these operators with string, it start comparison character by character and it returns. As it encounters the first two mismatched character, it will return true or false. Like a equal to a will give true because both the strings are exactly equal. ABC equal to ABC, again it will give true. A is not equal to ABC, again it will give true. Why? Because A is not equal to ABC. Is ABC equal to ABC? It will give false. What does it mean? Ki Python sense the case. It differentiate a capital A and a small a. For Python it is not same, it is different. That is why here we are getting false. Is ABC is not equal to ABC? Gives true. Why? Because the first character A and A, one is having uppercase and another is having lowercase. That is why we are getting true. Strings are compared on the basis of lexicographical orders in the dictionary. No doubt. Suppose if I read ABC and if I write BCA, the first ABC will come, then BCA will come in the dictionary. Same thing, strings are comparison. Comparison is a case sensitive that we have already discussed. Here ABC is equal to ABC, it is giving false. So this is how we can manipulate string or we can use strings. Strings are very important. Why? Because in any language, not in the terms of Python we are speaking, whether we talk about any other language, if you want to store suppose salary of an employee, you can store that salary in an integer, you can store that salary in a float. We are having two options. We are having n number of options, but I am taking an example. Now either you can store in integer or either you can store in float, if we talk about traditional language. But if you want to store a name of a employee, so you are having one option, that is string. There is no other data type where you can store a string, whether we talk about Python or C or C++ or Java. That is why strings are very important part of any language. Because ultimately, if you are developing a software, what you will do? You will manipulate the data only. Do you agree with this point? Ultimately, if you want to manipulate data, that is why we are developing a software, and if you have developed a software, you will manipulate the data only. This is vice versa. So data is also important, as well as how to manipulate data, that is we are developing a software, that is also very important. So that we have to take care. So this is how strings are working. That is, these things that you have already learned in class 11. We are just going how things are working. Okay, so any doubt you can ask me in the comment section. I will try to reply within 24 hours. And if you like the content of this channel, please like and share these videos to your friends. It motivates us. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.